Guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna go over how to find motivated sellers, which is the single most commonly asked question I get, besides maybe I don't know how to raise private money. Right now, we're gonna talk about the reality of what's going on in the market. Right now, inventory levels are decreasing because the market is super hot and there's more investors trying to buy these same houses. But here's the real kicker that probably nobody else is talking about. We're now competing against retail buyers in a lot of markets. That's right. Let me explain. So a few years ago, most retail buyers had more inventory to choose from, meaning they could pick and shop around freely. But that's not the option anymore. They're constantly getting outbid. There's 10 offers on each property. As you know, if you're flipping houses, it's a great time to be flipping houses. We're getting above asking price on every single house we put on the market first weekend. Literally, every single house. So what's happening is these retail buyers are getting frustrated. They have a timeline of when they need to sell their old house and buy their new house, and they're tired of getting outbid. So instead of buying a rehab house or a house that's in really good condition, they're focused more on location or other variables like wanting to be by a certain school or by a hospital or by a highway system or by their job. And so they're willing to buy a house in expectation to fix it up later. So they buy a house that needs to have updated bathrooms or to change the carpet out that they wouldn't have bought just a few years ago. So this is very important to understand that now we're competing against retail buyers as well as investors with also the lowest inventory levels that most cities have ever had. So this is making it tough to find deals. So those of you who are struggling to find deals, you need to think outside the box because everybody goes after the same lead sources, right? Everybody can get on Listability, ListSource, Repo Gateway, all these list sources and buy these leads, which means that everybody's marketing to the same leads. But referral sources, like these individuals, which I'm about to talk about and why they're important, are something that nobody else is going after, or very few people are. So it's very important to understand that if everybody's over here hunting in the same field and you're hunting over here by yourself, who's gonna get more deals, right? So it's important to understand that even though my company and what I do is known for social media marketing and internet marketing and SEO and pay-per-click and all sorts of different internet leads and virtual leads, the number one lead source that we get as far as the volume of deals that we do and the size of the deals as far as profit margins comes from referral sources. I've built a massive referral network out there. I have a giant army, hence the name Investor Army, looking for deals for us at all times. So let's go through and talk about a few of these because if you can implement this in your market, this is a free lead source and it's gonna get you the biggest deals because nobody's gonna show up when these individuals send you a deal. The mailman. Everybody has a mailman. There's a mailman in your neighborhood literally tomorrow, right? Go find them, talk to them, explain to them what you do, tell them that you're gonna pay them a big referral fee and what you're looking for. You're looking for vacant houses, you're looking for houses that have deferred maintenance. We have a video on this channel talking about all the different things and characteristics of a house that are good to put down on your Driving for Dollars list. You can even send that to them, guys. It's important to understand that these individuals are not just in the neighborhood every day, but they're getting the mail. They see the people that are basically in pre-foreclosure, who are tax delinquent. They get those certified mails or certified mailers, and they're delivering and putting in that mailbox or putting them up on that door, right? Think about that. They know what nobody else knows. So they're in the neighborhood, seeing the vacant properties, and they see who's in financial distress. So Tomnardone, guys, if you don't know who Tom is, he's a great individual. He's a coaching consultant to students all across the country, but he built his business and is branded the Millionaire Mailman. So he started his business out literally delivering mail, but because he could see who was in pre-foreclosure and getting those NOD letters and all the different people in the neighborhood that were in distress, he was able to go and talk to these people, and he literally built his business from the ground up because he was a mailman with this type of information. So what do you think can happen if you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, or 100 mailmen across your area sending you leads every day? It's pretty powerful, huh? Because all these people are looking over here, and there's lists for every type of list: divorces, bankruptcy, code enforcement, pre-foreclosure, airship affidavit lists. Guys, there's so many lists, but everybody goes after them. Over here, who's going after the Driving for Dollars list? Who's going after job transfer, assisted living facility, people moving for school start, military transfer? There's not lists for these that are easily accessible. So if you go after the lead that's hard to get, you're gonna make all the money. Number 2, yard crews. Guys, these yard crews are in the neighborhood every single day. Explain to them what you're looking for. Explain to them how much money you're gonna pay them, guys. And remember, $500 is not enticing for a referral fee. We pay our referral fees anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 per deal, and they get paid at closing with an assignment fee. We don't play any games, we don't try to trick them, and we basically make sure they're protected because the more you pay them, What do you think they're gonna do next time they get a deal? If you pay them a lot of money, they're gonna bring you another deal and another deal and another deal, and that's how you build a real business, a cyclical business that doesn't cost you anything and accept after they succeed. So you're paying someone for winning, not working for you. This is not an employee. If they perform and they find a deal that you close on, they get paid and rewarded for winning, if that makes sense. UPS and FedEx guys, as we go through this list, I think you see the commonality. All these individuals are in the neighborhood every single day. Every single day they're out there. They know which houses are vacant. They know what's going on in these neighborhoods. So the UPS and FedEx guys, right? They're in there every single day driving the neighborhoods. They know the vacant houses. You can even pay them per lead. Say, if you send me these leads and they are actually vacant, I'm gonna pay you X amount per lead, right? So they're a great resource. When you see them, flag them down, wave them down, put them in your list, follow up with them, put them in an email list, ask them if you can email them from time to time. We send them video emails reminding them, hey, this is Connor Steinberg. I'm still looking for houses in your area. I got a bunch of money. I wanna pay you for bringing me houses. Have you seen anything lately? Do you have any leads for me, right? It's a good way to get deals. Meter reader. Guys, these guys are in your neighborhood checking the meters on the houses all the time. They know which houses are vacant. Vacant houses are the single best lead to get. Why? Because somebody is paying for that house. Even if there's not a mortgage on it, they're still paying taxes on it. They're still paying insurance on it. Somebody is paying for a vacant house. It is bleeding on them. Nobody wants to have a vacant house. If they're a homeowner that's not an investor, it's still costing them money. If they're an investor and the house isn't filled and they're losing the opportunity cost of rent, it's really costing them money, right? So we want vacant houses. And these guys know which ones are vacant. So do these. The cable guy, right? These people are out in the neighborhood all the time. You can see they're here, always going to the neighborhood. They know the information about that area that you don't know. So it's very important to understand, guys, that referral sources are so powerful because they're bringing you deals that nobody else is going after. I can buy every list that there is out there, and so can everybody else. But the leads that these people send you are coming from a direct source. Unless they're sending those leads to someone else, you're the only one probably getting this house. Unless someone else is in that neighborhood door knocking or driving for dollars and mailing these people, if they're not on a public list, this is the only way you're gonna get these deals. So guys, I hope you liked today's video. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.